The age of computer effects and digital movie universes is upon us, but the average moviegoer might not realize just how much of the experience is faked or modified. With that in mind, we're giving you another dose of CGI trivia in the latest edition of Screen Rant's Know Your Movies, 20 movie scenes before and after CGI. The Revenant. The scene in which Leonardo DiCaprio's character is attacked by a bear made headlines fast, but the whole event seems a lot less frightening when you get a look at who played the bear, along with a blue bodysuit and bear helmet to complete the look. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. George Lucas and his team practically invented CGI with the original Star Wars, and there's no better evidence of how far it's come than Episode 7, which relied on a massive amount of green-screened action in almost every scene. Gravity. Everyone knew that it couldn't have been filmed in space, but few realized that almost all of Gravity was CGI. The stars only had partial suits and a few white boxes to work with for most of the production. The Hobbit. Peter Jackson relied on forced perspective and camera tricks for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but for The Hobbit, it was just green screens used to put full-sized humans beside half-pint hobbits and dwarves. Man of Steel. The physics-bending technology of the planet Krypton was obviously the work of CG, but so was the armor worn by General Zod. A full-size suit was never even constructed. Inception. Audiences had enough trouble wrapping their brains around the dream stealing, so they never stopped to wonder how the actors navigated the changing space. Old-fashioned tricks and CG were the real answer. Iron Man. Fans might dream of owning an Iron Man suit for themselves, but so does Robert Downey Jr. For most of the armored action, it's red pajamas and some mocap sensors, which take a little bit away from the cool factor. Life of Pi. The stunning visuals made this adaptation unforgettable. That and the tiger sharing a single boat with the movie's hero. Even more impressive since it was filmed in a pool with only a stuffed blue bag playing a Bengal tiger. Deadpool. Slicing off limbs and a man made of metal are only possible through CG, but even Deadpool's more lighthearted antics were obviously a blast on the set, even if they lacked the explosions in flight. Guardians of the Galaxy. Although the walking tree Groot was animated from scratch, the furriest Guardian was filmed on set, played by Sean Gunn. It kind of cast the movie's sweeter moments in a whole new light. X-Men: Days of Future Past. Quicksilver's super speed sequence was the standout moment of this time-bending adventure, but the reality was very different. It looked great on film, which probably made the days spent blasting the actor with an air cannon in front of a green screen seem worth it in the end. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant turtle martial artists could never exist in the real world, but the animators relied on the actors' real performances and personalities, using their looks and mannerisms to make each turtle unique. Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow battled the supernatural in several forms, but Davy Jones takes the cake, although he and his crew are a lot less intimidating in their gray bodysuits and smudged makeup. Planet of the Apes. Andy Serkis stole the show with help from computer animators as the lead ape Caesar, along with an entire cast of human performers supplying the foundation for the CG artists, no matter how different the species might be. Twilight. Not every special effect in the Twilight series was successful, but the massive werewolves were pretty impressive, until you realize that Taylor Lautner played his wolf form on set, letting his co-star lovingly stroke his very human head. Good luck forgetting that. iRobot. It's easy to overlook the people who create CG characters, or even the people who play them. Will Smith took the spotlight of iRobot, but audiences might not even realize that Firefly actor Alan Tudyk played the star robot Sunny on set every day. The Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader slicing off Luke Skywalker's hand before revealing he's the boy's father is one of cinema's greatest moments, but when you see the mattress laid out underneath the set, it starts to seem a bit less devastating. Mad Max: Fury Road. George Miller may have delivered the most gritty, practical action movie in years, but fans never realized that most of the actual setting was a CG creation. Forget the fact that even the stunts were mostly pulled off when the vehicles weren't moving. Avatar. Everything aside from the actors was make-believe in James Cameron's 3D game changer, but the motion capture footage reveals just how much of the Na'vi cast gave the animators to work with Zoe Saldana the best among them. Captain America. It's still staggering to see how well the effects team made star Chris Evans seem sickly small before his super soldier experiment. Filming Evans in each scene, then his small-scale double Leander Dini, eventually merging the two together. The process is simple enough, but even today, it's hard to believe they pulled it off so perfectly. Those are the CG tricks and masterpieces hiding behind the spectacle of some of our favorite films. But what about yours? Let us know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one.